Okay, I have a bit of an issue here, as I was indicating on the forums. I have my Vortex, and the Vortex will be controlled by this receiver, the 8-channel light receiver here. And I have my radio, which is a JR11X. And what I've done is I've removed the built-in module and I've replaced it with this JR compatible model here. And as you can, I don't know if you can tell from the video, but it's in there nice and snug. It doesn't move around, it's clipped in, and it's actually getting power. Now, let me share with you some of the things I'm observing here and some of the challenges I'm having, and maybe you can help me figure this out. Okay, so I've got the radio bound to the receiver. And to help me demonstrate that, I'll just turn this guy on its side here, and you'll see the pulsating light. And what I will do is I'll step back a little bit. So I hear there's some issue with regards to having, I'm not sure how to do this, holding the camera, but with maybe the power from the radio and proximity to the receiver. But in any case here, I'm going to try to turn this off and watch the pulsing light on the receiver. Radio's off, stops pulsing, and I will power the radio back on, and you'll hear the radio sound. And there you go. So the radio is getting power. The receiver's getting power, it's pulsing again, but here's one of my challenges. You'll notice here that there's no power lamp that's turned on there. So that's one of my challenges. I'm not quite sure what's going on, but the light is not turned on, the power lamp. My other challenge is, while it seems to be bound, and again I'll turn it off here, so 3, 2, 1, the radio's going off, and it's off, and you'll see that it stops pulsing. Radio's going back on, you'll hear the beeps. There you go. So it would appear that it's bound together, the radio and the receiver. But what I have on the screen here is actually, before I get to that, let me show you. So I want to, actually, I apologize here, I'm jumping around, but by reading some of the comments there, some folks have suggested various things. I've got a servo connected to the receiver here, and I think I've got it in channel, actually I've been playing around with it, so I'm going to move it back to channel 1. Just give me a moment. So I'll move the servo back to channel 1, and there you go, it's moved back to channel 1. Hopefully you can see that. And when I plugged it in, I got some movement from the servo, so yes, I have the correct polarity. Okay, so it's an analog servo, which means I should have, within Immersion Tools, I should have channel 1 here set to PPM 1. That's my understanding. If it's something different, please let me know, but PPM 1. I've also tried it with just the hyphen here, or the dash. Both produce the same results on channel 1, which is really nothing. So I've updated, I'll upload the settings to the receiver here, just wait a moment. There you go, it's telling me I'm successful. And what I want to do is move sticks around, and I'm expecting to see the servo move. It's on channel 1 as I move the throttle stick, but nothing, it's not doing a thing. So I've done that through a couple of different channels here. I've remapped the channels up here. I've tried it with PPM, I've tried it with the hyphen, it's still nothing. But yet, it appears as if both the transmitter and the receiver are bound together. I've also tried it by walking away and seeing if the distance between the radio and the receiver made a difference with the the RF powered, but still no issue. Or sorry, no no resolution. I can't get it to work. So here I am. I've got the powered receiver, powered radio, but my JR module here is a little funky where I don't really see the power light indicator on. So I'm not sure what's going on at this point. I've tried removing the JR module and reinserting it. It's seated properly as far as I can tell. I've even taken the plastic jacket off of the receiver here, the transmitter, and just plugged the internals, the circuit board internals, into the jumper that's on the radio here to see if there might have been an issue with the seating and the plastic and all that, and still the same result. So if you can help me figure this out, that would be wonderful. The last thing I want to show you here is that if I go to configuration, hopefully you can see this, the transmitter ID is exactly what the transmitter ID says it is when I plug the JR module into the Immersion tools. I've also tried using the software here to bind both the receiver and the module together, and with the same result. They do bind according to the software and according to what we're seeing here in the blinking light. So I'm at a loss. I'm wondering if you can help me. Greatly appreciate it if you could. Otherwise, I've got this wonderful vortex here that I can't fly. Brand new, ready to go, screaming demon, and I can't get this bloody thing figured out. So hopefully you can help me out here. Okay, thank you very much. Looking forward to your replies.